Come on, doll. I fight supervillains. I save the day. I punch people with my bare fists. You want me to be fancy? Canary, come on, see reason. I'm Wildcat. I'm the guy who fights. I got no problem, punching people. I got no problem busting heads. I can get into the ring. I can get into my costume. That's no problem. But you're asking a lot here. Why can't we just bust in? Okay, that's fair. That's fair. If they got hostages, I understand. If we come flying in, somebody might get hurt. I don't want that to happen either. So I'm listening. I'm listening. You tell me, what do we need to do here? I don't like it. I do not like it. I want you to know that, Canary. I am not a fan. All right. You are a fancy lady from New York, and I am your butler. Do I have to be the butler? Come on, I mean, really? Did you buy that? That I'm butler? Can I get you some tea or some friggin' thing? Come on. All right. I know that you've got a little bit more experience with this. So what do we do? What do we do? What about my shirt? My shirt's fine. I washed it 3 days ago. Okay, fine. Buttoning up, I'm buttoning up. I guess this whole thing is going to be buttoned up, isn't it? All right. Okay. I don't know. I found this on the guy that we beat up to get the clothes. Yeah. My dad taught me. My dad was kind of a son of a gun. He was a bit of a jerk, but he taught me how to tie ties. He said, Theodore, by the way, if you call me Theodore, I will bust your friggin' head. You got that? He'd say, Theodore, you gotta look your best. And I'd say, why, Pa? And you know what he'd do? He'd do this thing, right on the back of the head. I'd say, ow, what are you friggin' heading me for? And he'd say, shut up, you gotta look your best. He never told me why. Here's the thing. Only time I ever saw that guy wearing a suit was 2 times. Once, I saw him when he married his ma, my ma. And once was at his funeral. Yeah, he and my mom, they kind of had a little early relationship, you know what I mean? So, what do you think? Is this okay? Am I good? Oh, the sleeves too. Okay, fine. Tell you, I'm gonna burn up in here. I can wear my costume all day long. That buddy breathes. Even with the cat mask, I'm fine. A Wildcat looks good, but this, I feel like I'm friggin' being strangulated with this thing around my neck. Okay. Look, I got it on. What? Are you kidding me? I really gotta? Fine. Can't believe these didn't break. I hit that guy right in the nose. All right. How do I look? Do I look like a butler? Shut up. Okay. I'm gonna try it out here. Excuse me, ma'am. Can I open the door for you? Well, I don't know. Maybe he's from Texas. Okay. I saw that. I like that Doctor Who show. Let me try. Excuse me, ma'am. May I open the door for you? Is that any better? That's a little better. I mean, it's a little better. Okay. All right. I got this. Excuse me, ma'am. May I open the door for you? Okay. All right. It's okay. So, what's the plan? Okay, so we're gonna We're gonna steal a limo. Oh, we're gonna rent a limo. I'm sorry, Miss Moneybags. I ain't got tons of money. We're gonna rent a limo. Nice one, not like the kind you take to prom, the real one. And I drive my way up. I open the door for you. Excuse me, ma'am. May I open the door for you? And I open the door up. I guess you're right. I guess I don't need to say nothing right then, do I? You go on and head up off. You'll be in your fancy dress. You'll have your little scarf and stuff on. And I'll go up. I'll be walking behind you. And what they're going to try to do, because I've seen this a million times, they're going to say, hey, you wait outside. And that's when I got to come in. That's when I got to come in and say, I am sorry, sir, but I must attend the lady at all times. And of course they're going to say, all right, well, we got to frisk you. And that's where it's okay, because I really ain't got nothing on me, because I got the 2 weapons right here. So they're going to pat me down. I got no guns. I got no knives. They got no reason to suspect. They let both of us in. Now, even with that, just so you know, they're not going to let me back to the final room. I'm going to have to stand out and wait with the servants. But that's okay. I'm still going to be ready to rock, because that's where I'm going to be able to help you the most. What I'm going to do, I'm going to keep an eye on the car, but I'm also going to keep an eye on all the mooks who are going to be in the main room. You go on up there. You talk to this, Wazamakulam, this Kingpin. You talk to him. You get talking to him. You figure out what's going on, why he's important, who he is, why he's in our club. Nobody's ever seen this guy before. It's like he's from a whole nother world. You talk to him, figure out where the girls is being kept. Okay? Now, I got this from Batman, this little guy here. And there. And what this is going to do is going to let you send a few little messages with yours, with your version, with your little lady watch. And you just hit a couple of taps, and that'll tell me exactly where they are. And what I'm going to do is what I do best. I'm going to create a distraction. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn to the nearest guy, and I'm going to say, oh my gosh, it is ever so hot in here. Do you mind if I pop my collar? And he'll say, what's wrong with you? And I'll say, oh, terribly sorry, pip, pip, cheerio. I'm sorry, I'm just a little overwrought from all the excitement from today. Tell you what, I'll just take off my spectacles. And I'll say, you wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you? And he'd say, what are you talking about? I say, well, I would definitely hit you. Pop, give him a pop right in the nose, and I start a big old hubbub. I lay right into the middle of those guys. You'll hear it, and that'll be your signal to do a little siren song. You scream at this fella, you let him know what the business is, and I will head for the hostages. I'll open the doors, I'll get them started. You've laid down low this big honcho, and then you head on back out to the hostages. You lead them out. I'm gonna head out when I've opened their doors. I'm gonna head out, blow through anybody who's getting in our way, and then I'm gonna head over, get the car started. After all, I am the butler, and I am the chauffeur. I'll get that car started, bring it on up, turn it around. You bring all the girls inside. We'll get them out of there. We'll get them all nice and safe. And that way, nobody gets killed. Probably none of them. Don't really care if it is one of them, but definitely not the girls. So what do you say? Shall I bring the car around for you, my dear? Well, you know me. You know me. Gosh, that's going to be really hard to do, but I'm going to do it because it's going to get us inside. We're going to get those girls. We're going to get him safe. And then I'm going to clean the clock of the guy who's stealing these little gals off the streets. Because I am Wildcat. I'm the man who fights. And I'm going to take him down. Are you with me? Now let's go. You want a few more boxing lessons? No problem. Just subscribe to Roleplay Riot right here. Or go ahead and check out my other video with Ted Grant. He's a nice guy. I think you'll like him. But you can learn a few lessons from me. You take care, and I'll talk to you soon.